Hi there. I want to talk about Sushant Singh Rajput, the Bollywood actor who just committed suicide. It's a saddening story for all of us who are hearing. He's a young man, 34 years old, and a man who had a good fame and quickly was growing up as a good leader, and a person also had a positive impact on the people. Was also had a recent movie where he was talking against the suicide, but he himself could not hold when the situation came to him. That saddens us greatly. But looking him as a human and looking him as a person, a responsible citizen, I also thought of putting my opinion on this issue. Actually, what made me to do this is because of a news that I've seen in a newspaper saying the depressed find difficult to seek and find help. Actually, the statement is not right if you do not know the truth. Now, today I'm not talking about the religion because I come from a Christian background, but I wanted to tell you the reason people are depressed because they go beyond their limits, their age, seeking for fame, seeking for greatness, richness, making their mind is so busy where later part they cannot control and manage people who are around them and cannot have a wisdom enough to control their resources and the stress, the level of stress and the competition. That makes people to be depressed. Recent years we have seen, even days and months, we have seen many rich and actresses were suiciding themselves, jumping from the buildings, committing suicide, and so many serious stories we hear that makes our hearts, very sad. But now coming to point of finding help. Now I want to tell you that look at the Word of God not like a religion. I want to tell you, Bible finds solution for the depressed people. People who feel like hopelessness. People who feel like they're losing their thing. People who went beyond their limits. I guarantee you, you find hope in the Word of God. I'm talking about the teachings of Jesus Christ. Now, teachings of Jesus Christ, I'm not asking you to read because you have to accept Christianity and change your religion. I'm asking you to read so that depression level will come down. Humans cannot help you. The money cannot help you. We see right now the sickness all over the world. No money, no science, nothing can help so far. Many died. It takes time. But now you find help to the Word of God, especially you don't have a medicine for heart, right? The science cannot find a medicine for your heart condition. But the Word of God given by the Creator to the human heart, to challenge them, to encourage them in this kind of times. When you are out of your limit, God had come down to forgive and heal your sin. See, when something is out of our control, God comes for help. In the same way, Word of God comes to help your depression, your discouragement, your mistakes you have made. I want to challenge you. If you are a person out there lonely and nobody's coming to help you, do not commit suicides. Do not take extreme steps. Before something happens, before you take extreme steps, read the Word of God once. I challenge that it will change your entire perspective of life and you live a victorious person. Jesus came down to this world so that He can save everybody, not just Christians, not the group of the people. It's not made by a human religion. It's not a human religion. It is the peace and the message of Christ that delivers a person out of his sin, out of his difficulties, out of his problems. Out there, I don't know how many people can reach this video, but if there's anybody like that, you are lonely, you're depressed, you're struggling with your sin, you don't have any help, you do not need exactly a human being to come and help you. God is willing in your room to help you if you take the Word of God and read. It helped me, helped many people around me. It can help you also. Especially those famous people and great people, and who really grow faster, and you have so many tensions around you. You need a time to focus on God. You need a time to focus on what God is saying about this body, this mind. Just don't think you can win everything by yourself. It saddens our heart when young people kill themselves. When these famous people who are influencing so many people, if you destroy yourself, you are not remaining as a great example, but you are remaining a mark of failure in this world. I want to challenge out there, whomever reaching this message, take courage. When you have that kind of extreme points in your life, turn to Word of God. Take a Word of God. Bible, you can find anywhere, any bookstores. Read through once before you take an extreme step. I guarantee you, I challenge you, it will change your life forever. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.